Hi guys, Melissa Johnson-Haight here, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today. Sorry, I figured you'd rather see my display than my living room. For melters, mixers, and I contemplated whether I just do them all, but it's been a while, so I could have broke it up and done a separate one just for what I was doing with what's the name of it? The maple one. It's a brick. Because I'm just focusing on the bricks that I don't love. And vanilla cinnamon maple is one of those bricks. So I've finished this up. I was struggling to finish it up on its own. I don't really love it. It's interesting that it made it to catalog to me when I think mint chocolate cocoa. That was a holiday brick too, and I feel like that one would have been, I think it's in the UK. UK people confirm. But marshmallow mint cocoa, that's what it is, marshmallow mint cocoa. That one I think would have sold way better over here than this, even from last year that was in the same collection. Spiced eggnog, personally, I think might have done better than vanilla cinnamon maple, especially when they came out with two other maple scents. Anyways, they must have had a lot of maple to get rid of. That's all I'm gonna say. So I was working on that, so let's go over those and then we'll get to you guys's here as soon as we're done. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for the whole thing just to see if I did your mix. So I worked on to use up vanilla cinnamon maple. I was like, well, let's try Johnny Appleseed with it. And I'm getting close to the end of this brick. It's so strong. I think that's why I don't love it. It's nice. It's tolerable, but I think because it's so strong, I'm just tired of it. So it kind of won't hurt my feelings when Johnny Appleseed is all finished. But this was a nice combination. Johnny Appleseed is still strong. The first day it was mostly Johnny Appleseed. But then once that dies off a little bit, you get a little bit more of the vanilla cinnamon maple, which I will say that probably the vanilla in vanilla cinnamon maple tones down Johnny Appleseed quite a bit, so it's not as obnoxious, because this can borderline give me a headache. Some scents are fine if they're super strong, like Rainbow Sherbet or Be Fabulous or Perfect Peppermint or even Cinnamon Bear. It doesn't give me a headache. But sometimes it's not that this literally smells like an apple, but it's so strong that sometimes it can borderline want to give me a headache. So what was nice was vanilla cinnamon maple did, the vanilla in it definitely toned down the strength of Johnny Appleseed. I will say that this was very nice together. So if you need to use up some vanilla cinnamon maple, definitely give Johnny Appleseed a try with that. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed all of these, believe it or not. Made this one pretty good. And then I tried Cozy Fireside with vanilla cinnamon maple. It was not my favorite, mostly because I love Cozy Fireside. It's like red hot cinnamon and cloves to me. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. But vanilla cinnamon maple toned down Cozy Fireside, and I was like, no, I don't want you to tone this one down. This is one of my all-time favorite Scentsy bars. Don't tone this down. So it didn't, this combination didn't work out like I hoped it would. Yeah, so I personally don't recommend doing that because it didn't work out like I wanted. It's kind of the same way with pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I did pumpkin cinnamon swirl with it too. It's not that it was a bad combination. I just felt like the cinnamon swirl the cream cheese note that's in Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl for me, it's kind of like a vanilla cream cheese note. And the way that it worked with vanilla cinnamon maple is like the vanillas kind of toned everything down more than I wanted. Like I was kind of hoping to smell mostly pumpkin cinnamon swirl, which to me is like an actual pumpkin roll with cream cheese filling, or roulade, however we call them, pumpkin rolls here. And then you got like more cinnamon from the cinnamon part of this one, and maybe like a hint of maple. It didn't work out. It just basically toned down pumpkin cinnamon swirl, which was a little disappointing to me because I felt like I wasted my pumpkin cinnamon swirl. But this is, I think, an older bar, so perhaps maybe if I were to actually melt this one, this particular bar, because it's older, you can see it's like yellowing. Maybe because this one is older, this actual bar of pumpkin cinnamon swirl wouldn't work like I want it to either. I was gonna see if I could see like a pour date on this one. I have to peel up the sticker to see them. When you get older, your eyes don't see as well. I'm just curious because, oh no, and then the sticker doesn't want to peel off sometimes, and then I can't see it all because the sticker stays on there. So that's not helpful. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be happy when vanilla cinnamon maple is gone. Well, it is gone, but like I was happy to get through it. I would say all of these, oh, here it is. So 2021, looks like October 20th, that's my birthday. October 20th of 2021. It's not like it's that old. It's like a year old, but it's starting to yellow. And I put this in my club usually. I don't know if I'm gonna this year. I need to see how it goes. I don't know, but I want to still be able to tell I got 4 more cubes, which bar it is. So yeah, I'll be interested to see if I get the pumpkin cinnamon, pumpkin roll with cream cheese icing smell. I pretty much think I will, but yeah, I don't know. This one just, again, toned it down. And then I did this with warm pumpkin drizzle. So it was like pumpkin maple. This was nice, actually. This is kind of a generic pumpkin. And the pineapple, I don't really love the pineapple note in this one. But I have to say, smelling it right after this one, I kind of like it better. It's very interesting. It's almost kind of like a pumpkin candy. If that even makes sense. I don't know. It smells kind of good when I did that. I don't know. This was nice. This was better, I thought, than pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I don't know. I guess the sweetness from the pineapple kind of played off some of the maple sweetness. I don't know. This one played a little bit nicer with this one. I did like the combination of the pumpkin and the maple. So, believe it or not, I actually didn't mind that one. And then I did it with cranberry pumpkin spice. So I actually did all 8 cubes of this one. I love cranberry pumpkin spice. I love the spice. And the cranberry adds, I don't know, kind of, it's just, I like what the cranberry does better than the pineapple in this one. So I actually like cranberry pumpkin spice better. But the cinnamon is like stronger in this one than it was in, which the cinnamon in this one is pretty strong. I don't know why it killed that one off. It was kind of hard to tell. It was a lot of vanilla cinnamon maple, but this one was very nice. This was like my my runner-up favorite. I just thought all the notes in this went really well together. It was kind of like a cranberry pumpkin muffin to me. The maple added like some sweetness. I mean, I like the spice, like cinnamons, and this one was, to me, it's like cinnamon spice in here. I don't know. I really like this one. I would melt this one again. I'd actually do warm pumpkin drizzle again. Probably not Johnny Appleseed, because Johnny Appleseed was a little too strong. But still, but yeah, I would do this one again, the cranberry pumpkin spice, but I don't have to. It's all gone. And they were all pretty medium. I'd say Johnny Appleseed was the strongest one. Medium to strong, leaning more strong. But my favorite mix, believe it or not, and I thought, well, maybe this will be too much maple. I actually liked maple rum cake with vanilla cinnamon maple. Maple rum cake is like a spice cake to me. Kind of like a pumpkin, kind of like a spice muffin. And I liked how it kind of brought out the maple in this. And it was a nice maple. The maple in maple rum cake is a nice maple. It's not like I don't love the maple in this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this one. And maybe because this one's too creamy and I like more spicy maple. And not like maple bacon when I say spicy, but more of like a spice cake maple. I don't know. I really like this one. I would have melted it more. So I recommend for sure vanilla cinnamon maple and maple rum cake. And you can actually get both of these. I don't believe this sold out, but if it did, you can put it in your Scentsy Club. I don't think the 3-pack sold out. But you can always put it in a Scentsy Club and get a bar and then cancel it. And this is current catalog. Yeah, so I really liked it with maple rum cake. So off to you guys' ideas. So I was listening to Robin review, and she was talking about a mix that she did, and it sounded amazing. So like, I need to try that mix. So Robin did a suggestion by Frankie on Instagram, and her Instagram page, or maybe her YouTube, I don't know, is Candle Crazed Girly. And Frankie had suggested to Robin to try caramel chestnut and graham cracker crunch. I absolutely loved it, just as much as Robin did. Guys, I don't know if I want 2 bricks of this, but I really love this one enough to get a whole nother brick. I just don't get sick of this one. I also don't want to burn myself out on it, but I kind of still want another brick. But it's like 2 for $20. You might as well get 2 of these. I don't know. Did maraschino sugar cookie come back? Then I would do for 2 for $40. But I love caramel chestnut, and I love the smoky note in caramel chestnut. It's like a perfumey smoky. It's not like wood smoke. It's not savory smoky. It's like a gorgeous, almost perfumey smoky. It just kind of rounds out the caramel and the chestnut. I don't know, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's very gourmand and decadent, and I loved how it played with graham cracker crunch, which is one I never get tired of this. I could do this all day, every day, and I feel the same way about caramel chestnut, and together they were magical. Robin loved it when she did the review. I was like, I have got to try that. My 2 favorite things right now. And I have to agree, it's amazing. So thank you, thank you, Frankie, for suggesting that to Robin, because I loved it and I'm happy I tried it. So you guys go out and try this. You probably already have. So, because Robin comes up with some fun ones too. So Loved this. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It was nice, medium to strong, more on the strong side, but in the most amazing way. Love. You know, I wish I could get a brick of graham cracker crunch. Oh, you guys, holiday brick. Scentsy. If you happen to watch these, pretty please bring graham cracker crunch out in a brick for holiday holiday bricks. I would love that so much. So that was amazing. Love that. That's like my new favorite thing. Then you guys, I did this suggestion. This was, besides the caramel chestnut and the graham cracker crunch, this was like tied for my favorite thing. Allie from Allie's Amazing Scents. She has her YouTube channel. A lot of times her daughter Maddie's on there with her. Love Allie. She's super cool. So check out her YouTube channel. She had recommended putting together honey pear cider, which I happen to have a few bars, with cedar cider. And I don't love cedar cider anymore. It seems to be, the cedar in it gets too sharp for me. It's weird because I used to love it. But it's just too sharp anymore. This was absolutely phenomenal. I loved, and I have a bar of cedar cider. I might have put it in my vendor event, so maybe I don't. It depends on what people buy. It's going on tomorrow too. I would totally melt, and I only have a couple left of honey pear cider. I would totally melt these together again. This was absolutely phenomenal. So thank you, Allie from Allie's Amazing Scents. This was like one of my all-time favorite things this week. I absolutely loved it. I was like, I've got to try that. And I had a couple testers. Amazing. Honey pear cider added like this sweetness to like the cidery note that's in cedar cider. And then cedar cider, the cedar of it wasn't sharp. I didn't get any sharpness at all. It was absolutely gorgeous, but it was sweet and it was beautiful. And you totally got the cider with like the sweetness of like the honey pear, honey drizzled pear, whatever it is. Amazing. I absolutely freaking loved it. So I actually wouldn't mind if I come home with with that bar of cedar cider to do this mix again, because it was absolutely wonderful. The only problem is like a dummy, I took honey pear cider out of my club and I don't have any more other than a couple bars that I have there, sadly. So I did this mix, which I also really loved. And this one, I was watching Patricia Jackson. She also has a YouTube channel that I'm sure you guys know Patricia too. And she was doing Around the Campfire and Sugar. Love this. Love it so much. I need to stock up. I tend to use these bars of sugar. I love it. It's like a cotton candy perfume. And I really love what it does with Around the Campfire. To me, Around the Campfire is like a perfumey smoky. It's not like savory smoky. It's like perfumey. Like I would wear that as a perfume. And it's so cozy. And the coziness of sugar with it. I actually like this better than I liked Cozy Cardigan. And I liked the Cozy Cardigan mix a lot, but I really loved Sugar and Around the Campfire. So thank you, Patricia. Loved it. Maybe it just hit me at the best time ever that it was like super cozy. I absolutely, absolutely loved it. So thank you, Patricia. And then I have more. I did this mix. Oh, this was so much fun. Amy's Scents and Songs. She also has a YouTube channel. And then we'll get to mine, and then we'll get to a couple of, you guys that have commented. So Amy's Scents and Songs. She has a YouTube channel, and she sings too. And plays guitar. Amazing. So definitely check out her channel. She's so much fun. I love Amy. And she lives kind of close. She lives in Ohio, and I live in Pennsylvania. She recommended putting together Blueberry Rush and Farm Stand Pumpkin. Oh my goodness, I absolutely loved this. Absolutely loved it. Who'd have thought? Blueberries and pumpkins together. And if I remember correctly, I think she did like a vendor wax review. And maybe that's where I got the idea from. Maybe I watched her haul of vendor wax and it was like a blueberry pumpkin. That could be what it is. But, and she loved it. And I was like, wait a minute, what can I do with Scentsy? So either she recommended it or I came up with it from watching her do a vendor wax. But I really loved pumpkin and blueberry together. So good. I love Blueberry Rush. Why did I take that out of my club, you guys? I'm so dumb. Oh. And Farm Stand Pumpkin to me is like pumpkin and caramel. Gorgeous together. Absolutely lovely. I'd have never thought, but I'm like, I have got to try that. She loved that vendor wax so much. So yes, definitely check out Amy's channel on YouTube. And then I kind of came up with this one because I kind of wanted to see how they would go together. So I was thinking, let's do Palo Santo and Farm Stand Pumpkin and make like a smoky pumpkin. I really liked it. I think Palo Santo, it's like a sweet smoky to me. It's the prettiest scent. It's why it's still in my club. Really love it as a mixer. I love it on its own. Oh, it's like sweet woods. It's not sharp at all to me. I don't get burning fire. I think some people do, but I don't. Oh, I love Palo Santo. And I loved how it was with like Farm Stand Pumpkin, like I said, is kind of like a generic pumpkin and caramel. So I should mix toasted marshmallow in with this too. What do you want to bet that would be even better? I might keep my idea, add some toasted marshmallow to it because I really loved what that did to it. But I'll bet you the toasted marshmallow would add like a gooey sweetness to it. Might be even better. I'm gonna have to try that. Because I do have a bar of Farm Stand Pumpkin, and I have toasted marshmallow, and I have more Palo Santo. But I really like that. I just think it might be even more dynamic with toasted marshmallow. So I'm gonna actually try that and come back to you guys. And then I have two more mixes. So this one was by Leslie Phillips. I think she commented this on one of Patricia G's videos, Patricia Gates, Patricia Nose to Toes, who also has a YouTube channel. And she said to put together Autumn Sunset and Gimme Candy. Or else Patricia G said it and Leslie commented on my channel too. I don't remember, you guys. Sometimes I read the comments and I'm like, well, that's a great idea. I write it down. So I put together Autumn Sunset, which I don't love that one on its own. It's a little too dark for me to just fill my house with it. It's got, what is that note? There's something dark in it, and I don't know if it's like a leaves or like a potpourri. I don't know what it is. It's a little too intense for me. Autumn Sunset. But it was so yummy, actually, with Gimme Candy. So I did two Autumn Sunset and 2 cubes of Gimme Candy. So good. Absolutely lovely. But Gimme Candy is like to me, it's like a caramel, almost like a caramel buttercream. So I'll be anxious to see whenever I get my club, my Scentsy club. I'd love if that if that got delivered when my daughter's here, and see if I can't get my daughter to record with me. I know she's done that once before. But then she gets real shy because the camera, I'm like, it's just you, me, and the camera. But Dale was with us that time. But the almost caramel buttercream sweetens Autumn Sunset up, and you don't mind the spicy darkness of Autumn Sunset. To my nose, you guys might not pick up anything dark and intense from Autumn Sunset, but whatever is dark and intense to my nose in this scent Gimme Candy tones it down, and it's actually sweet. I love the combination. So the sweetness kind of makes this not so dark potpourri, almost incense, but not in an icky way. And it just sweetens it up and makes it a lovely scent. Lovely. So it's a little bit of the cinnamonish. I don't even know that there's cinnamon in this. Because I don't love it, I don't research this one a whole lot. But I loved how the cinnamon and the caramel and the buttercreamish, the spiciness. Oh, I loved it. So thank you, Leslie, for commenting either on my channel, Patricia's channel, both. I don't know, but I tried it and I was like, you know, I think that would really be great with Autumn Sunset. And sure enough, it was. So I love that combination. I know you comment sometimes on my channel there, Leslie, so hopefully you see this and know that I tried your suggestion and loved it. Loved it. But again, Gimme Candy goes with everything. Everything. It's amazing. And then this last one that I have is a suggestion by Christine Keeler. Or Keller? I say Keeler, but maybe it's Kelleher. Kelleher, maybe. Correct me, Christine. Kelleher. I'm going to say Kelleher. Sometimes when you go through a lot of spices, you guys, if you happen to have this bar that you can't get anymore, write this down, even to try something similar with it, like maybe Sunkissed Citrus maybe might work. It's not as orange, but sometimes when you're doing all those spicy scents, you just kind of want a palate cleanser. And so I was in the mood for like a palate cleanser, just to, I don't know, make everything less dark. Because sometimes the spice can get intense. So I got this bar for my daughter because she has this in her club, and this is Oodles of Orange. And Christine was saying to mix it with Go-Go Mango. I have the tester. If you happen to have this in your club, if you happen to, if this comes back, I don't remember if it's, I don't think it's been discontinued. I still think it comes back in the catalog. Go-Go Mango is just like a sweet, pretty, fruity scent. It's not like fresh mango. It's like artificial mango. I love mango, but it is artificial, fruity. And then I guess Oodles of Orange could be considered artificial. I love Oodles of Orange. I don't know. I don't know. I had to make cuts. I probably could have still saved this had it not been for the shipping. And so thank goodness it changed so I could save more cents. But at the time, this wasn't my most favorite, so I didn't keep it. So I'm glad I got to try this combination, you guys. And it's funny because Dale doesn't always comment on any of these. And sometimes I have to ask him, what do you think? And he's like, this one, he came in the back door and was like, I really like what's going on in the kitchen. So Christine, this was a hit with Dale, but he loves like citrus and fruity, and this checked all his boxes, and I have to say this was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. Orange mango was fantastic together. It was just what we needed. It was a lovely cleanser for all of the spices. So if you can get your hands on something similar for the summer, I highly recommend doing this because we loved it. Absolutely loved it. And it was so refreshing. And it just kind of brightened things up. And I don't know, it just made everything feel so fresh and clean and bright, and loved it. Loved everything about it. So thank you, Christine Kelleher. Sorry if I messed that up. But that was lovely. Absolutely lovely. So thank you so much, you guys. I always have fun doing these and seeing the combinations you guys come up with. And then sometimes I come up with some. But thank you guys for sharing, because I just have so much fun. And then by me trying it, then I can share it with you guys, and then you guys can try it, and just keep commenting ideas and I'll keep writing them down. I'm filling up quite a few in my book. And then thank goodness Scentsy keeps coming back with some of these scents that you can't get anymore, because like sometimes I'll get them in a bundle, be like, oh hey, I actually do have that one to try, so-and-so's suggestion. So I still write them down. Even if I don't have the bar, I write them down and I determined to try them one way or another. Even if I have to go hunt them down on the black market, I will try. So definitely keep them coming, and just be patient with me. One day or another, you're gonna see them on there. If I can get my hands on them, I'm gonna try them. So thanks, you guys. My daughter comes home from Kansas. She'll fly in early this morning. Early, you know, like maybe 2 a.m., maybe 3. Her flight was delayed from Wichita, I think. But it wasn't supposed to mess up her adjoining flight. I don't even know where she picks it up. Chicago, maybe? I don't know. I don't even know where she's gonna connect, but yeah. So she'll be flying in, and for the next couple days, and she'll be flying back out. And then I don't know when I'll see her again, but it'll be nice to hang out with her for a few days over the Christmas holiday, even though it makes our Christmas come early. We still have a great time, and I mean, Christmas is Christmas, you know. I love the Grinch saying from the Grinch, perhaps Christmas, I love Dr. Seuss, he's amazing, but perhaps Christmas doesn't come from a store, perhaps it means just a little bit more. So the important thing is that you're spending time with your families and loving each other. Doesn't matter how many presents you get, or, you know, it's not about all that. It's about spending time together and enjoying each other's company. And, you know, tomorrow isn't promised for any of us. So definitely, you know, love you know, the people that mean the most to you while you have them. And make sure that they know that you love them. And I love and appreciate you guys so much. And so have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you in a few days. Maybe by then my club will come, but I'll still be working on stuff. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.